Good morning, everybody. It is June 27th, and the markets are trading. The overnight action in Asia is what we're going to cover here at MarketStream.live. Welcome. My name is Joseph Cusick with the Cusick Group Securities offered by MoneyBlock, and this is your overnight action report. Now, action has been brisk to say the least, but Asia, for most part was mixed at best. You had the Nikkei finish the overnight session to the upside, up 71 points, as you can see right here on the screen. What's notable here are a couple things. First of all, we saw that Toshiba, the beleaguered tech company that got involved with some nuclear assets here in the United States, some power plants that went south, they have to raise capital, and there's been a lot of talk about them selling their chip unit. Well, Western Digital came to the table. Looks like there may be a negotiation there. Now, there have been a couple other suitors, but that has Toshiba a little bit more on firm standing, especially after the fact that we did see that Toshiba still hasn't released their 2016 fiscal year. Taking a look at EWJ, one thing that you're going to want to watch, can it hold its 50-day moving average after what was a slight upside in the Nikkei overnight? Now, EWJ is the ETF you can utilize to watch, monitor, and trade Japanese stocks. It has Japanese securities in the portfolio. But with that being said, you want to watch this one very closely, only because this could be somewhere where the short-term bulls could be in a little bit of a fight. A break below that 50-day moving average of 53.95 on EWJ, that could put Japan at risk. Also watch the yen currency. That is also strength in the yen currency is going to be something that could weigh on the Japanese markets. Taking a look at the Shanghai Composite, we did see that the Chinese markets did finish to the upside. Prime Minister Li Qiang came out, Li Qiang came out and said that they're prepared for globalization. They are welcoming it. You saw that 222 stocks were actually added to the MSCI. That has been some Chinese A-series shares. We're now getting a new infusion of potential cash with that inclusion into the MSCI. Also, what's notable in China is that you're starting to see that with this push towards globalization for the continent and for the country, you're starting to see the import-export disparity start to build. There's more imports than exports. That's notable because they're starting to get a little bit of a self-sufficiency economically. Watch FXI. This is an ETF that you can trade here in the United States. Let's see if it continues its upside push after breaking through and settling well above the 20-day moving average. Now in Hong Kong, we had energies really weighing on the market. It is one of the Asian indices that left us with some mixed action. And as I said, with energies, basically, crude has got a little bit of an uptick this morning, but overall there has been some weakness. That gives us some pause on growth a little bit. We want to watch this closely, but the Hang Seng did finish down 31 points, and it is right above its 20-day moving average. So the short-term bulls in Hong Kong could be under a little pressure. Watch EWH here in the States. That's the ETF that tracks Hong Kong stocks. That's an excellent proxy for those stocks. It's now trying to break through its 20-day moving average. Let's see if it gets a little gusto today, especially after what's been some hawkish comments out of Europe. The Sensex, India, finished down, and this was the worst performing market, 179 points. Now, India broke through its 20-day moving average, as you can see here. This is notable, folks. You want to watch this one very closely. This has been one of the best performing and most consistent performing indices in Asia. There are a couple reasons why. You're seeing financials. They're having some weakness, especially the large cap banks. You're also seeing technology consultant names like Infosys and Tata Consultants. They're under pressure. Let's watch that very closely because tech has been driving the market here in the States and globally. So we're going to see if there's some tech pressure. Where is the next growth opportunities? And that's what we're going to keep an eye on here at MarketStream.live. All right, join us, folks, at 7:45 Central, 8:45 Eastern. We're going to be going over everything in Europe, and there's quite a bit. ECB President Draghi made some comments overnight that as the market, specifically the fixed income market, and a little bit of flux, could join us here at MarketStream.live to find out why. See you then.